The topic covered are hot and cold measuring temperature, laboratory thermometer, transfer of heat, kinds of clothes we wear in summer and winter. Heat is a form of energy which makes the substance hot. Heat in a substance is a measure of the total kinetic energy of the atoms and molecules of the substance. The total amount of heat in a substance is related to its mass. A large mass substance holds a larger amount of heat. Hot and cold. Our sense of touch is not always a reliable guide to the degree of hotness of an object. Therefore, we use a thermometer. The temperature of an object is the measure of hotness of an object. It is measured in degrees Celsius. Thermometer is a device used for measuring temperatures. Clinical thermometer. It is used to measure only the temperature of the human body. Its range extends from 35 to 42 degrees Celsius as the temperature of the human body does not exceed this. Laboratory thermometer. It is used to measure the temperatures other than that of the human body. It ranges from -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Precaution for clinical thermometer. Do not use a clinical thermometer for measuring the temperature of any object other than the human body. Also avoid keeping the thermometer in the sun or near a flame. It may break. Precaution for laboratory thermometer. While reading a clinical thermometer, the laboratory thermometer should be kept upright, not tilted. Bulb should be surrounded from all sides by the substance of which the temperature is to be measured. The bulb should not touch the surface of the container. Digital thermometer. This type of thermometer does not contain mercury. It directly displays the correct temperature on a display screen as shown below. The transfer of heat. The flow of heat always takes place from hot object to a cold object. Conduction is the transfer of heat between substances that are in direct contact with each other. Some objects can conduct heat while others cannot. Conductors. The objects that can allow the heat to flow through them are called conductors. For example, metals such as copper and aluminum. Insulators. The objects that do not allow the flow of heat from them are called insulators. For example, wood and plastic. Convection is the transfer of heat by the movement of particles. Convection is the primary mode of heat transfer in liquid and gases. Convection takes place as follows: when a liquid or gas is heated, it expands. As a result, it becomes lighter and moves upwards. The cooler, heavier fluid from the surroundings rushes to take its place and is heated in turn. This process continues and gives rise to a convection current through which heat energy flows and the entire liquid or gas gets heated. Sea breeze. During the day, the land heats up faster than the sea. So the air above the land becomes warmer and rises upwards. The cooler air from above the sea rushes towards the land and takes its place, resulting in a sea breeze during the day. Land breeze. At night, the land cools faster. Therefore, the air above the sea is warmer than the air over the land. At night, cooler air from the land replaces the warmer air above the sea, resulting in a land breeze. Radiation. It is a process of transfer of heat in the form of waves. Energy can travel through air or through a vacuum as electromagnetic waves by radiation. The sun's heat reaches the Earth's surface through radiation. For example, as the pan of water gets hotter, you can put your hand near its side and feel the heat, even though you are not touching the metal. The light-colored clothes reflect the heat back into the environment and keep us cool during the summertime. The dark color clothes absorb the heat from the environment and keep us warm. Woolen clothes keep us warm. The woolen clothes are a bad conductor of heat. Therefore they do not allow the heat from the body to move out in the environment. As a result, the air present between the woolen clothes and our body becomes hot, and this makes us feel warm. Similarly, two thin blankets provide more heat than one thick blanket because air can be trapped between the two thin blankets.